Lincoln itself, I think Lincoln has the potential to be a hotspot. The people of Lincoln are funny. They do have a sense of humour. They can dish it out as much as they can take it. I think there is an opportunity for it.
A report out today says that 40% of men over 40 suffer from erection problems. Looking at 40% of women over 40, it's not difficult to see why, is it?
Told a joke of Steve Jobs today at work. My mate says, like, too soon. Because no, I checked, he's dead.
What time is it when your elephant sits on the fence? Time to get a new fence?
I went to a church where I met a pastor. So when it was time for us to give offering, though it was men's program, so the pastor told us that we need to give offering according to how pretty our wives are, and we accepted. You know, he asked us to you don't have to put it in an envelope, you just have to hold the money. You know, people we are giving £2,000, £1,000, £50, £20, £10. Fortunately, I was watching, I saw a man, you know, holding one penny. So the pastor stood up, he said, "Come on, man, don't be ungrateful. Doesn't mean your wife is that ugly." You know what the man said? He said, "Pastor, if you know how ugly my wife is, you're going to give me change from this 1p.
I'm Sam Chaplin and I'm the Vice President of the Comedy Society.
I'm Billy Keeble. I'm the President of the Comedy Society.
My name is Andrew Kingdom. I've been in the Comedy Society now for 2 years since it's been set up. I myself am a stand-up comedian. I've been doing it since I was in the first year, so about 3 yeyears now. I've had quite a variety of open mics. The Society has particularly helped a lot of people do stand-up comedy, especially myself, because I had a lot of just simple faults like talking too fast. Great place to help improve my confidence.
I really enjoy doing it. I enjoy sort of finding all this sort of new talent and helping them, you know, get gigs and sort of just helping them become stronger comedians.
I'm Steph and I'm a first year, so I've been here like 2 months or so.
Maybe this will change your mind.
That's an egg cup.
Exactly! The very same egg cup that you dined from when we travelled the French Riviera.
I think the Comedy Society definitely benefits up-and-coming comedians because it's nice to just try out new stuff in front of a really supportive atmosphere. You're all in the same boat. If you've not tried it before, it's great to just get up there and no one's gonna start hating on you or anything. It's just nice to try things out.
People in the society are going out and trying to set up gigs, but there isn't that much else outside of the university stuff.
I think there's been quite a lot more nights opening up since I've been here. So this is my second year now. Last year I knew no open mic nights effectively. Basically the advertising them was so bad.
Gets me every time. Tears of joy. But yeah, we've got a gig on Thursday. We've got the gig on Thursday. Yeah, we do other things. We do the sketch shows. So we get quite involved with the area. We know we like to get out there into not just so around the uni. We try to get out there in various places in Lincoln that will take us on to do a night, do some hosting. Some of the pubs have asked us to asked our members to straight up do hosting for like karaoke nights and very sort of music themed open mic nights. Just have a comedian compare. So it's my job to sort of find these opportunities and sort of dish them out. Dave's got real potential. I think he's a very funny young man. I met him after our first Tower Bar gig, which we opened the academic year with, and he came up to me instantly after and said, "You're the president, can I join?" I was like, "Yeah, you can." And he's a very funny man. He's been doing it before uni for a couple of years. I think he's done it for about a year before uni, and just when we did the showcase session for stand-up, he was one of those people because he's got real potential. He's very charismatic, and he can hold an audience.
Which is like, this is the really shitty stuff that I did when, like, before I even started doing it, and I was just trying to write, and sort of thought, I'm not going to even attempt this until I can write something half decent. Well, in particular, it's quite nice that occasionally we'll write together. Don't do that too often at the moment, but we are sort of starting to get into little sort of groups where we do that more often. So, James, the Welsh guy, you know, the little Welsh guy? We're going to sort of meet up later in the week, I think, write some stuff together.
There's a couple of little things that he did last time which didn't quite work, but I've already discussed that with him, and he's hopefully going to have a really good gig on Thursday. We've given him possibly, well, what I think would possibly be the best place for him, because I think he's very good at ending, so we put him at the end of the first half, just before the interval. I think that is a perfect place for him.
You guys at the back in the middle area?
Yeah, we're alright. We're fine.
Right, well, welcome to the Comedy Society's gig at the Duke of Wellington. It's lovely here. I've never been here before. Have we got any regulars in? We've got one man holding his own and the bar staff. We've got a fantastic night. As I said, it's the Comedy Society. A few of them, it's the first gig they've ever done. So let's have a cheer for that. And let's have a bigger cheer. You can do better than that. Yeah, come on. I fucking hope they're good now. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we well?
Yeah! Good, that's about as enthusiastic as I get. Hello, I'm Sam Chaplin and my sex life... Oh, Jesus. Hello, I'm Sam Chaplin and my sex life is similar to my choice of checkouts at supermarkets. Mainly self-service. I'm not a very sexy man. You're right, there was no need for that pause for audience disagreement. I'm not a very sexy man. For me, getting down and dirty is being too depressed to shower. Hello. Just doing some live mixing, this is exciting.
Yeah, kind of completely lost my way here. Hang on.
Okay, we've got one more act before the interval of the evening. Ooh. Fuck you, lot. Okay, so please raise the roof, go mental. I need you all together now. Clap, cheers, stomp your feet properly. Let's go. Please give it up to Mr. David Robinson.
My name isn't David Robinson, so that's fucked up already. Thank you. My name is David Anthony, hello. Me and my friends decided that we would experiment with hard drugs. But we took the experimentation part a little too seriously. And I was given a placebo as a control sample. My friends witnessed the unification of all things in the universe and the innate beauty transformed into a small vibration. I saw a Time Tune special on Channel 4. Boom. So I come from a small town called Lewes, which is just outside of Brighton. It's a pretty normal town on pretty much every glance you give it, except on one night of the year. And does anyone here know about Lewes Bonfire Night? Yes, but that's because I told you, so that doesn't really count. But cheers for that. Okay, but basically Lewes Bonfire Night, it's kind of a weird thing we do, and it's a historical thing, and it is strange, and I do recognise it's strange, but because I've grown up there, I don't see that it's weird. We dress up in costumes with flaming torches and parade through the town in a procession led by a flaming crucifix to a field where we set fire to an effigy of the Pope. And I found it ridiculous. This guy came down from London with his high-quality shoes and his electronics and his forward-thinking ways. And he didn't understand us. He didn't understand us simple country folk, and he judged us. But then there is something about a flaming crucifix that without context does look bad. And with context, it's really not much better. Progressed, done a few more gigs, went pretty well.
Sort of building up my the amount of material that I'm sort of willing to use on stage. In a year's time, well, I'll probably still be here, but not literally in this place.
5 years time.
5 years time. That's a good question. I'll probably move back down to Brighton or maybe London if someone's willing to move with me. 'Cause, I love it. It's a nice place to live, but obviously if I want to continue doing comedy, there's more stuff down there, so it's more worth my while to move back down south.
Do you know a joke?